Going on, y'all, and welcome back. So today I want to get into some fitness secrets that I learned from those who helped me to train when I first started training, but also furthering my training and wellness and fitness journey. And one question I get quite often from people is, well, how much of a workout do I need to do, or how extreme from a diet or food perspective do I need to get to actually see a shift? I'm going to show you a little bit of both today, but I'll tell you a secret that I learned is that you actually have to go a little bit more extreme than normal on one of the two and be at least moderate on the other one. I'm going to give you guys an example of that today. So let's get into it. So let me show y'all a typical breakfast that I tend to go for. And normally people from a calories perspective, they're going to go a little bit extreme on the calories perspective. Now, I don't really weigh everything, but if I was going for like a 2,500 calorie diet, high protein, low carb, this is something that I would go for. So I'm going for something like this. If you can see these, this is a breakfast sausage. It's organic breakfast sausage, no antibiotics. If you look on the back here, you're gonna get something like 110 calories. If you look here, we're getting about 9 grams of protein. That's in one serving. Sodium is okay, but not super high, but that's only 110 calories. So that's my protein, right? I'm gonna probably add a piece of romaine lettuce for a little bit of that green nutrition. I'm gonna add a little bit of cheese just for the flavor. I typically like the Sargento. I don't really add a lot of this because you really don't need a lot of it. But for a serving size, if I was going for a quarter cup, that's 110 calories. That's about 220. Lettuce is about, 15 calories, give or take. So really no calories. So we got 210. And then the carb counter, we tend to go for these wraps. So what I do is I typically take the chicken sausage, I wrap it in one of these flour tortillas here and kind of go about my day. See, the good thing about these are they're keto certified. And so it's only 60 calories for one of these. And the carbohydrate, what you do is you take the carbohydrate, if you can see that, it's 15 grams of carbs, but you take the dietary fiber, you subtract the 15 minus the 11, you really got 4 carbohydrates. And then what I do is I actually add a little bit of Taco Bell sauce on there just for the flavor, and it's almost like kind of like a breakfast burrito type of scenario, but with a little bit more nutrition. So I'm gonna eat that. I'm gonna put that in the air fryer, eat that, and then we gonna head to the gym. So y'all, I just want to show y'all how easy this is. Literally, it's really, I just took this out the package, right, that I just showed you. I dropped it in the air fryer. I sprayed it with a little bit of oil. You can do olive oil or canola oil, whatever. You don't really need a lot. And then I'm just literally popping this joint in for about, I think about 8 minutes, and we Gucci that way. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get these ready. I'm gonna get my tortillas ready. I'm just gonna throw that in the microwave. So y'all, check this out. We got the chicken sausage on there. I just kind of layered the 3 links on there like that. A little bit of the cheese. And then we got the lettuce. We dropped the lettuce on. We're gonna drop a little bit of the mild sauce on here. Don't really need a lot. And we good to go. Boom. Wrap the joint up. And that's literally y'all notice in this video I talked about 2 main portions. We talked about the food, but let me focus now on the workout. I want to introduce you guys to a workout that I typically do when I go to the gym. So before we get started, let's go ahead and get those headphones on and get moving. After going to Africa, y'all, I've been on this Afrobeat kick. So notice I go to my Afrobeats playlist on Spotify. I look and select my song, got that playlist going, and we moving. So now I'm showing you after my run. Notice I did about 17 minutes. I typically do about 15 to 20 minutes of high intensity running on the treadmill. So like a run walk scenario type of situation, getting the heart rate up, making sure I'm burning those calories. And it's not really important to try and compare that I did a mile and a half, say in less than 17 minutes. That's not what I'm trying to show you here. I'm really just trying to show you the intensity. So look, now we're switching to weights, 30s, 25s, and the 20s. Y'all, the inflection point is here. I wanted to stop here and just make mention to the fact that when I first started working out, some of my trainers back in Chicago taught me this little trick, and it's really about the intensity of your weight training. So notice I got the 30s, I got the 25s, and I got the 20s. And now it's about the focus of getting those reps and sets in. A rep is me essentially doing one lift of the weight, right? So if I'm telling you right now, this is one thing that 100% made me see results, is switching over to at least doing 10 reps. And remember, at the very beginning of this video, I talked to you guys about being very intense on either your workout or your food. This is me being very intense on the workout. So notice I talked to you guys about 10 reps, but look at this. I do 10 reps of the 30s, I do 10 reps of the 25s, and then I do 10 reps of the 20s. That's one set. I do 4 sets. Let me stop and give a shout out to Pump Fitness over on the south side of Chicago. John, who is the master trainer and also the owner of Pump Fitness, really taught me about weight training and getting my start in my fitness and wellness journey. John is the guy in the hood in Chicago who trains all of the guys who are coming up, young guys, training them from when they are very, very young up to high school and sometimes college, training them in basketball, football, boxing, martial arts. I mean, John is training you in everything. So this is where I got my start in learning and how I really understood how to train the muscles and build. And notice here, I'm also really trying to stay hydrated. Remember, I'm trying to do about 64 ounces or about a half a gallon every single day. So that's essentially 8 8-ounce cups of water. That's what I'm trying to get every day. I'm trying to stay hydrated. I'm trying to feel good. And that has a whole lot of other benefits that we've talked about before, but just a quick reminder. So now what you see me doing is switching over to more of the core exercise of this workout. And so used to be my most hated, but now it's actually one of my favorites. I start off with the shoulder taps, and then I do something called superset with the plank. Superset is really just doubling up on that exercise to get the double benefit. Now you saw me grab the 25-pound weight, and then I'm switching over to sit-ups, but not just regular sit-ups. Remember, intense. I'm switching over to weighted sit-ups, and then I superset with the flutter kicks. Next, I go old school and grab that ab wheel. I'm doing that about 10 times, and then after my 10th roll, I switch over and do a superset again of a plank. So again, we're doubling up on that exercise to get double the benefit. So that's it. If you found value in this content, be sure to smash the like button. Also join the channel and subscribe. Share this video with someone who could benefit from the information. Until then, see y'all in the next one. We out.